everybody, it's Camille Martin with Love to Lose, where I teach you how to love your life and lose the weight. In my video today, I want to talk about I'll start Monday. You know that whole routine. I'll start over on Monday. Well, the problem is that I'll start Monday keeps you massively stuck. And believe me, I know this from very deep personal experience. I started over on Monday for years and years and years. And truthfully, sometimes it's still sort of like in the back of my mind, like, oh, I'll just start on Monday. But in the video today, I want to tell you why it doesn't work, how it keeps you stuck, and how to do it differently. So first of all, if we know that I'll start over on Monday doesn't work, and clearly it doesn't if we have to keep doing it for years on end, why do we keep doing this? Why is it so alluring? Well, it's because getting a fresh start is alluring. It's exciting to think about, I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna get this big fresh start. And we've been conditioned to do this by dieting. And also that's why we do New Year's resolutions. And we usually make the same ones, don't we, over and over year after year. But a dieting mindset is one that is conditioning us to start all over again, throw out everything and then restart. Well, the thing about a fresh starts are great in the sense that I did all of these things, I made all these mistakes, and now I'm gonna leave that behind me and get a fresh start and move forward. That's a good fresh start. But the fresh start of I'll start Monday really is keeping you stuck because it's not a fresh start at all. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and trying it again and trying it again, and it's not working. So I wanna break down now, even in more detail, exactly why I'll start over on Monday does not work. And then I want to tell you how to switch your mindset so that you can make things happen for yourself and so you can quit having to start over again on Monday. The first big reason that I'll start Monday doesn't work is that you have a tendency, once you say I'll start over on Monday, to just completely blow it out. So if you start on Monday and then by Wednesday you're not sticking to what you thought you were going to or you wanted to, your tendency is from Wednesday through Sunday to completely blow it out. And then what happens? You have more to compensate for on the following Monday. Plus, you could have spent all of that time regrouping and getting back on track. The second reason that this mindset doesn't work is that it is all or nothing. So you have this feeling of gearing up for something big. You know, you've just blown it out of the water, like I just said, and now the following Monday, you've got something big to do, which means that you're gonna double down and you're gonna make all of these changes all at once. And we know already from dieting that all or nothing and big, huge changes all at once just does not work. A third reason that I'll start over on Monday doesn't work is that it puts you in that mindset of, I've been good, now I can be bad. So let's say you start over on Monday and you have all these big changes you're making and you're really successful at it until maybe Wednesday or Thursday even. And then what happens? Oh gosh, I've been so good, now I can be bad. I can eat whatever I want, I can skip my workouts and on. And then what happens? You have to start all over again the next Monday. So the I've been good, I've been bad mindset is a hallmark of I'll start Monday. And not only that, when you're in that good, bad mindset, that either or, you're not able to get in the middle here and make distinctions based on the actions that you're taking because they're just too big. So let's do away with I'll start on Monday and instead take it minute by minute. The minute by minute approach, it doesn't seem super exciting and fun because you're not going to make all these big changes all at once that are going to get you massive results and then you'll lose weight and then you'll put on your bikini and you can move on with your life, right? Wrong. So let's talk about the minute by minute approach and how that trumps I'll start Monday every time. So the first reason that minute by minute works a lot better is that you do get more fresh starts. And these are the good kinds of fresh starts because in the moment where you're making a choice that wasn't the healthy choice, you get to stop and make a distinction and say, what could I have done differently? Instead of, forget it, let's just throw all of this out the window and fast forward 4 days and eat and drink and whatever for the rest of the week and then pile it on. So minute by minute, take each minute as an opportunity. What could I have done differently? What went wrong? What was I thinking in that moment? And then you do get fresh starts that help you consistently move forward rather than forward and back. The second reason minute by minute is better is that you get to be nicer to yourself. It's not so like urgent and all encompassing and like the world is going to come to an end that you ate a carb. You can ask yourself questions that lead to really big breakthroughs in changing your habits. So minute by minute, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, investigate what happened, and then those do really lead to breakthroughs, and it makes you feel really good about yourself that you're making progress, being nice to yourself, and building confidence. The third and best thing about minute by minute is that you don't have to use willpower. It's just not a big deal. You make a small mistake or a slip up and you just pick yourself up and you keep right on rolling. It doesn't take willpower to make small choices in the moment. It takes a lot of willpower to make big, huge changes all at the same time in one day. So in minute by minute, here comes one of my dogs, sorry. But yeah, minute by minute, you don't have to use willpower. You're making tiny changes one after the other. You don't have to stop and quit and give up and then start all over again. Another idea I'd like to leave you with as we wrap up this video is that time really is a man-made construct. It really doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a Monday, really, if you think about it. And we do things based on calendars and clocks, and we even eat because it's lunchtime without even investigating, am I really even hungry, and what do I want to put in my body to fuel it? So if you think of time as being sort of arbitrary, because it is, it makes it a lot easier to say in the moment, what do I want to do differently? What choice do I want to make? And there's nothing that you can't come back from. The only thing that you cannot come back from is keeping yourself stuck in the same negative, destructive cycle over and over and over again. You can pull yourself out of it, which is what I'm trying to help you do here today. But if you stay trapped in that cycle and never change anything about your mindset or your approach to anything, nothing is ever going to change. So ask yourself right now, what is one thing that usually trips you up or makes you feel that feeling of, I've got to bag all of it and then just start again on Monday? Is it eating too much? Is it binge eating? Is it drinking too much? Is it skipping workouts? Whatever it is, dial it back and look at the reason why you slipped up in the first place, or what was pushing you to do that thing that you were trying not to do. That's where all the power is investigating and questioning. And then that way you don't have to wait until the following Monday to just mindlessly keep doing the same thing over and over again. You got to make distinctions. You've got to ask yourself questions, the tough questions that really do lead to you learning and growing as a human being. And if you catch yourself thinking in terms of days or Monday or anything like that, just remember, if you pick yourself up and keep going and making slow, steady progress, you will eventually get to where you want to go. And as I always love to say, my favorite quote is, a year from now, you will wish you had started today, not Monday. I really hope this video helped you. If it did, please share it with one of your friends. And if you're not already signed up to get my weekly newsletter, please head to my website at CamilleMartinRD.com and get on the list so that I can give you tips and inspiration and motivation just like this every Monday. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you here next time on Love to Lose.